Hi everyone. So I'm Jacob Fleschel, and I want to do something really fun. I make Chulent every week, and I decided to share it with everyone. Okay, but here's rule number one with Chulent. Rule number one is you got to put everything into it. You got to enjoy the process, and you put everything into it, it's going to taste better. The other thing is that families, people like different things, so you try and put things that your family like in, and then kind of like you see how it works, but you just got to go with the flow in terms of those things. The first thing we're going to start off with is we have some cut up potatoes and onions. These things were cut up. Sometimes my kids help me. Now, I had smaller potatoes, so they're normally about one and a half potatoes is enough, and you cut up, I like the onions cut up as small as possible. Those are the first thing we're going to put in here. We're going to put it right in the beginning. They're going to be at the bottom. Okay. Now my wife is showing me something as we do this because she really wants to be part of this process, and I want to talk as little as possible, but she wants me to talk as much as possible. So we're going to add what things that she wants. So what does she want me to talk about? So beforehand, not everyone does this, but I put Pam spray, and I had some parchment paper, and then afterwards, this is obviously the crock pot. Afterwards, it's going to be less cleaning. It's just going to make things easier. And I get to do a lot of cleaning, so it's easier for me. Okay, now we got that done, we're going to go straight to the meat. Now this is what I've already done, is I've put salt onto the meat. On both sides I've got black pepper. And I've peppered it up on both sides. The meat I've used is shank bone meat. I feel that that's the best because it has the bones. Okay, some people do one, some people do two. I'm doing two because I like it a little bit more meaty. Some people add different types of meat, but the best meat is going to be the shank bone, and that's what we are going to put next into it. And it's already got the salt on it. I'm just seeing that.
Pepper.
The pepper. It's already got the pepper. I can see that some of the pepper, this one needs a little bit more pepper, so I'm going to put more pepper on that. Okay, and that's going to give it its taste. You can even put a little bit of salt on it. I don't like to put too much salt into the Chulent. Now, once we've got that down, okay, we're going to put the barley. Now, normally you want about a third of barley inside, and you're just going to lift it over. Now, what I have underneath here is a little bit of the beans. My wife doesn't like so much, so I put a little bit of the beans as well. So we're going to put that and the barley inside, and we're going to just spread it around into the Chulent.
A third of a bag of barley.
Into it, and we've spread it around on top of the meat. Okay. The next step, a lot of the love, by the way, when I talk about it, comes like cutting it up and getting everything and peppering and this part as well. You want to feel it, right? You want to enjoy the experience, okay? Otherwise, it's like, oh, I have to make Chulent. Okay, so now there's different things that you can put in afterwards in terms of spices. One of the things is awesome. It has MSG. Another is to put some types of broth. What we're going to try today is have this onion flavor broth, I guess. Hannah wanted me to try it. And we're just going to spread it around. We're going to put about a spoon and a half. This is a small spoon, so we're going to probably put like 2 of them in there. And we're going to get the color. I really need a little bit more because it's really a small spoon. And we put the brown onto it. So we have the brown. Now we're going to take paprika, okay, to give it a bit of a taste, and we're going to put it over the broth, okay? I'm going to put the paprika. This is a very red paprika, and it's going to make it. So this is also going to give the coloring, okay, which is really cool because you want to make it look good. So you put the paprika on there, and you're going to make the red the better thing. Now this is where I add some of the things that my family like to put into it. So Hannah, my wife, really likes garlic, so I'm just going to put some garlic in there. Okay, these are garlic cubes.
At least 4.
Okay, she says at least 4. Sometimes I sneak an extra one just for fun. So I'm putting at least 6 there. Okay, and you can just squeeze them inside there. That's the garlic. She also likes this other flavoring called Jerusalem mixes. We're going to put a little bit of that as well in there. And this is also going to give some of the coloring and some of the taste that she wants. Okay, because she likes that. And then we're going to do some of the special things, okay, which makes it a little bit cool. So we're going to take and give it a little bit of sweetness. Okay, sounds kind of crazy, but we're going to put some honey. And what we're going to do with the honey is we're going to do a circle and then go into the middle. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And I'm not very liberal with the honey. I want to, because I enjoy doing it more than tasting it, I guess. But you put the honey in over there and then you just get the middle over there. Okay, so that's going to be the top of the chulent. Now some people put kishka here, there, we're not going to do that, but those are the different things that you can add. What's next, so I'm not going to show you this part, I'm just going to explain, is we're going to take some water, and you want the water to go above the chulent. You want the whole mixture to be under the water. You got to make sure that you got that, okay? And then if you want to keep, make sure to keep Shabbat, okay, we don't have it over here, we're going to put it soon, is we want to cover this little button over here on the cholent, okay, because sometimes over Shabbat we'll want to like lift up the temperature. You're not allowed to do that on Shabbat, so we put some foil. We're going to cover that up to make sure that we don't do it, okay, that we don't change the heat. But this is the cholent, and you can add a little bit of salt here and other things like that. And generally, this is like it's going to be tasty. It's going to be really cool. If you try it out, let me know, okay? And the other things that you were putting in, let me know what you would do. But I'm looking forward to eating this cholent on the Shabbat. So thanks for joining me. And I'm going to come back with a different thing next week to get myself excited about eating cholent and other foods on Shabbat. Thank you.
Cooking with Rabbi Fleschel.